Good morning, students. Today, in this particular video, I would like to demonstrate about the magnetic field of a bar magnet. And I also discuss that using this activity, which I will show you, we can determine the strength of magnetic field of the Earth at this particular location of the lab where this activity is being performed. To my extreme right, you can see there is a magnetic compass, a bigger one for better visibility. And exactly similar thing, but smaller in size is this one. This is also a magnetic compass. So both of them, if you can see, the arrows are pointing in the same direction. So this is the direction of magnetic north, which we say. And that I have indicated over here. So this is magnetic north, so I write it as NM. And this is magnetic south, I should write it as SM. So magnetic north and magnetic south are the poles, magnetic poles of our Earth. Just as we have magnetic poles of a bar magnet like this. Now see, bringing this bar magnet close to this particular location changes the orientation of these needles, because these needles are also a magnetic material. They are magnets themselves, the magnets which are cut in the form of needles. Now the first thing, let me mark out the north and south poles here also. This is north, this is south. So remember, students, this direction that is not along geographic north, actually it is along magnetic north. Let me mark a line based on this. Now this is our north-south direction. From here, if I consider a vertical plane like so, perpendicular to the horizontal plane, this is horizontal plane, and this is the vertical plane containing magnetic north and magnetic south. That plane will be called as magnetic meridian. In that magnetic meridian, I'll put this bar magnet. You can see here it's written N, here it's written S, indicating north and south poles. And I'll put it exactly aligned in the same orientation, like this. Let me mark its boundary. So this is the position of the bar magnet. I can look at this one. So this boundary is the position of the bar magnet, where this is the north pole of the bar magnet and the other end acts as the south pole of the bar magnet, like so. Now if I bring a magnetic compass, that compass was earlier pointing in that direction. So this is the direction of NM. I am indicating here also. And this is the direction of SM, magnetic south. Now when I bring this compass here, see it's pointing now in opposite direction. Reason being, now it is being influenced by this bar magnet more. If I remove this bar magnet, it is under the influence of magnetic field of Earth. Now it is being governed by the Earth's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field directs this compass to point in that direction, towards magnetic north of Earth. But when I bring the magnet, because this compass is quite close, and you can see the effect is less over here because it is a bit far. This needle is too close to this bar magnet. That's why it points in accordance with the magnetic field of this bar magnet. Okay. You can see the pattern of magnetic field lines. You know the pattern of magnetic field lines are very beautiful around a bar magnet. It looks like a butterfly. But here, if you try to draw that pattern, there will be some deviation. Why there will be deviation? Because in addition to the magnetic field of the bar magnet, we also have in this particular location the magnetic field of Earth. Very close to the bar magnet, the pattern will be as expected for a bar magnet. So let me draw. You see it is pointing in this direction, so the magnetic field should be pointing in this direction. I have marked a dot. I'll put the tail of this needle at the dot. Let me remove this compass, otherwise it will affect our reading. I'll mark a dot. Again, I'll put the tail. I'll mark the dot. So these dots, if we join, so let me encircle these dots. So if you join them, you will get a curve. This curve represents the magnetic field line of this bar magnet. Strictly speaking, this is the magnetic field line which is the resultant, the tangent at which, or a tangent at any point of which, will give the resultant of magnetic field of two things. One is the bar magnet and the other one is the earth. You can see this side also. I have marked a dot. Next dot. Next dot. The needle will automatically turn itself as per the orientation of the magnetic field line. So the pattern will be symmetric around this bar magnet. So this also you can join. Likewise, we can draw more number of magnetic field lines. Along the axis, if you see, it seems to be exactly straight. Now, before I proceed further, let me recapitulate. Here I have denoted this as NM. It behaves like South Pole. This is magnetic south of the Earth. It behaves like North Pole. The direction of magnetic field, horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field, will be like so, from SM to NM. Okay, like so, in this direction. And this bar magnet has North Pole here. So its magnetic field is also in same direction. So along the axis, the Earth's magnetic field and the magnetic field of the bar magnet, they are pointing in same direction. So they add up. So it will be exactly along this axis. You can see next dot over here. You can see it is exactly like a straight line. If you join these lines, the pattern will be a straight line like so. Likewise, at the bottom end also you can test. You can see here the magnetic field, the needle is pointing away, and here it is pointing towards, so because it is south pole of the bar magnet. One dot. Likewise, you can see it's no bending will be observed along the axis. So this is the pattern of magnetic field line. Now we should try to do some draw some more patterns. So here we found on the axis, let me put it on the axis, the magnetic field of Earth and magnetic field of the bar magnet, they are along same direction, so they add up. They are in same direction. But if you see on the equatorial line, very close to the bar magnet, if I put, then you can see this is pointing in the direction of magnetic field to the bar magnet because it dominates because of this proximity. So it is pointing in this direction. But if you remove the bar magnet, it is pointing in opposite direction. This is the direction of magnetic field, which I have indicated by this arrow. So this is the direction of magnetic field of Earth, BE. It is pointing in that direction. But the magnetic field of the bar magnet, BM, is in opposite direction. So here at this particular location, over here, the magnetic field of Earth will be in this direction, and magnetic field of bar magnet will be in opposite direction, and the angle between these two vectors will be 180 degree. Out of these two magnetic fields, you can guess for points which are very close to the bar magnet, the magnetic field due to the bar magnet is greater. So here BM is greater than BE, and that's why the needle points in that direction. But as you move away from this bar magnet, the value of BM will continuously decrease. The value of Earth's magnetic field remains practically constant because this frame is too small compared to the size of the Earth. So the value of horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field in this particular location can be assumed to be constant. Now you see, this is the direction of magnetic field of Earth, this one. And this is the direction of magnetic field of bar magnet. Let's see, concentrate on this needle carefully and move along a line perpendicular to this bar magnet. Observe the needle carefully. Still it is pointing down, it is pointing down. If I move too far, you see something happened. When I move too far from the bar magnet, then the at this particular location, we say it is pointing in this direction because the magnetic field of Earth becomes more compared to the magnetic field of bar magnet. So it is the magnetic field of Earth that dominates over here. Why the magnetic field of Earth dominates? Because the magnetic field of bar magnet is reduced. Why it is reduced? Because distance has been increased. So you can see this turning. Here magnetic field of bar magnet is more, and at this location magnetic field of Earth is more. That means on this line, that is perpendicular bisector of this bar magnet, there must be some point somewhere here where the magnetic fields due to the Earth and due to the bar magnet must cancel each other. And since they are in opposite direction, the net magnetic field in that region should be how much? Zero. That particular point we call it as null point. What do we call? Null point. And that we shall denote by N. Exactly same analogy you can expect on the other side to happen. Here you can see it is pointing in this direction. If I take it far, it's not, you can see it has changed its direction. Again, it is changing its direction. Okay. So the pattern of magnetic field line this side will be exactly similar to that side. So I will not draw that side, I will draw just on this side. Let us try to obtain that null point. So what is null point? Null point N is that location at which the magnetic field of Earth and the magnetic field of the bar magnet, they are equal in magnitude and oppositely directed. Opposite in direction. Okay. I have placed the bar magnet with its north pole pointing along magnetic north, south pole pointing along magnetic south. Let us now try to draw some more patterns. I'll be a bit quick in this drawing of pattern of magnetic field lines. You can see how the needle turns. And it will merge here. So this pattern, if I draw the curve, it will be like so. See, whenever you put a magnetic needle over a magnetic field line, it should point along the tangent. At this point, if I draw a tangent, it will point in that direction. That's why it is pointing. The needle is pointing in that direction. There must be some null point. I have given the justification. At null point, since the magnetic field is zero, it can't point anywhere. So let me now try to draw some more lines. You see, it's not bending. And instead of bending this side, it is bending the other way. The magnetic field of Earth dominates. So this is the beautiful pattern of magnetic field line. If you have a biomagnet and a magnetic compass in your home, you can draw these beautiful patterns of magnetic field lines due to a bar magnet under the influence of Earth. So it seems here it's moving like this. I can draw one more curve over here to just to show you. You see, I'll go on marking the dots. So from this you can guess the pattern of magnetic field lines would be like so. Here it will be like this, and so on. Let me put one more here. So this particular activity, if you go on drawing more and more number of curves, there will be a region somewhere over here where you will not find any magnetic field line. That region will be the location for the null point. Okay, let me now put here. In between two magnetic field lines, you can just, wherever the space is there, you can just put one. Now see, it's not turning, and it's turning, I think, yes, on the opposite side. And here it is in the direction of magnetic field of the earth. So this, if you continue, you will find a region of no magnetic field. So let me do it over here. See how drastically it is changing its direction. So this curve will also come from this side, and it will bend over here like so. Similar pattern will be obtained this side. Let me show you. It has started bending on the opposite side, you can see. So these dots, if you join, you will get a curve like so. You can see here they are going in this direction, here they will turn in that direction. The same pattern, it will be something like this, over here. I'm not drawing those parts. Let me draw over here. You see, it turns. It gives you an idea, and you will be surprised. Even if you try to draw a number of curves, no two curves will intersect each other. You know this property of magnetic field lines. If you see carefully, none of the lines which I have drawn so far have intersected. Let me draw over this region. Now here it's pointing in this direction. It is turning like so. So it will be close to this curve, like so. And this side you can see it is bending. So I'm just drawing it like this. And then over here, if I draw here, it will be almost parallel. See, this is pointing in this direction. You can see the arrow is pointing in the direction. Here also the arrow is pointing in that direction. If you move a bit far, this needle will point in the direction of magnetic field of Earth, like so. So it will be almost parallel. So these lines will be like this. Okay. So if you go on drawing the patterns like so, in this region, there will be one more pattern over here, over here. In this region, we'll find that the, here you can see, it is turning like this. Here it is turning like this. And here it is almost remaining straight. So the pattern of magnetic field lines indicates that in this region, there is a very small, negligibly small amount of magnetic field because of the cancellation of magnetic field of the earth and the bar magnet. So before this and after this, before this the magnetic field of bar magnet dominates, after this the magnetic field of earth dominates, and hence we find reversal in the direction of this compass as expected. You can see. So here in this, now strictly speaking, it should be only a point theoretically where the two fields cancel each other. That point we call it as I have discussed earlier, null point. So what is our conclusion? When we put the north pole of the bar magnet in the direction of magnetic north of Earth, then on the equatorial line, at some distance, we find a point where the magnetic field due to the bar magnet and the Earth, they cancel each other. Such a point is called a null point. One null point is obtained on this side. You can measure this particular length. You know the magnetic field formula of a bar magnet, if its magnetic moment is known to us, is given by mu naught by 4 pi m upon r cube. In vector notation, we write it as minus. M is the magnetic moment which is directed from south to north, like so. This is the direction of M vector. Negative sign indicates magnetic field of the bar magnet is oppositely directed, opposite to M vector. So like this, you can see. So on the equatorial line, magnetic field of the bar magnet is in this direction. At some point, it becomes equal in magnitude to the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. So for null point, what we should write, that bar magnet's magnetic field Bm must be equal to horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field can be written as Be cos I, where I is the angle of inclination, Be is the net magnetic field of the Earth. Exactly at same distance on other side also you will find the null point. As I can show you, it is turning this side also. You will find the null point N2. So there, if I call it as N1, somewhere over here you will find N2 as the null point. Now if I flip this magnet by 180 degree, then things will change. Now let me give you the hint. Earlier I told along the axis, the magnetic fields of the bar magnet and the earth were same. But now after flipping, they will be in opposite direction. So there must be some point where the magnetic field will become zero. Here you see it's pointing towards S. It is written in S. It is behaving as if it is being acted upon by this force one, this magnet only, because of its proximity with the magnet. As we move away, uh, actually it overshoots that position. So let me try this side. Let me put it this side, this way, no problem. So it is pointing in this direction. Let me shift it. Can you see it has started turning? Let me turn it a bit. You put a white background, it will be better. So this distance is actually more. I can show you the needle. Can you see? It has started turning. Okay, it is coming out of the frame of my camera. So I give it to you this task. Similar concept you will find over here. Now, if this distance is d, where we find the null point n1, suppose I call it as d, do you think the distance on the axis of this bar magnet, where you will find a null point, after flipping the bar magnet will be same or different? Please try to find it out. Let me give you the hint. On the equatorial plane, the magnetic field was given by this formula, mu naught by 4 pi m upon r cube. But on the equatorial, on the axis, magnetic field of the bar magnet will be given by the formula mu naught by 4 pi twice of m by r cube. That is the hint. Since the strength of magnetic field will be double of this, by R cube. So how should R change? Please try to find it out yourself. So what we have learned today, that if we put the north pole of the bar magnet in the direction of magnetic north of the earth, we will find null point on the equatorial plane of the earth, or equatorial plane of the bar magnet. On the other hand, if we, let me say this way, uh, okay. And if we flip the bar magnet such that its north pole points towards magnetic south and south pole points towards magnetic north, then we will not find null point over here. Then you can see, here you can see similar pattern of magnetic field lines will be obtained. You can see they are turning over. Please see the turning of this. magnet. And over here, the pattern of magnetic field line will change now. You can see here also it is turning. No problem. Earlier here it was not turning like so. Let me repeat it again so that you observe it carefully. Okay. Earlier the field lines. Let me try to follow this curve. This one. Note carefully. Here. Then you see this dot. You see how it starts turning. How it starts turning. And over here you see it's not pointing in that direction. It's pointing in the direction. If you put it back, put it back, put it back, it will follow a curve and ultimately will end up here. This clearly means you will not find a null point on the equatorial line when you have south pole of the bar magnet towards magnetic north. In this case, why we will not find? Because in this case you can see the direction of magnetic field due to the bar magnet on the equatorial plane is in this direction, which is same as the direction of magnetic field of the earth. So both of them are in same direction, that's why they will not cancel on this line, but they will cancel on this line. Here you can see, if I remove the bar magnet, you can see this is the direction of magnetic field of earth and this is the direction of magnetic field due to the bar magnet. They are clearly in opposite direction along the axis, so they will cancel at some point on the axis. Based on this, there are two questions, students, in your NCERT textbook, chapter 5, question, I think 13 and 14 or 12 and 14, like so. It will be a good practice for you to solve those questions as an assignment for this particular activity. So thanks, students, for being there. I hope you understood the concept of null point. Thank you.